Who is this?
Rocking and rolling into your Saturday once again with Poor Sports League. And I'm joined by, that's right, it's not double vision, baby. It's my brother from another mother, Chris from the Trolley Podcast. Join me for today's episode.
Mikey, thank you so much for having me, man. This is an honor. I appreciate it.
It really is. You know what? You proved yourself not too long ago during a members only when you went into a chat and just knocked it out of the park. And I said, you know what? I'll take this young buck underneath my wing, bring him in for a little Poor Sports action. And maybe at the same time, we can plug his amazing, innovative, edgy, that's a catchphrase there, edgy catchword, hot phrase like Extreme was in the 90s, edgy podcast, which I enjoy tremendously. I'm going to say that now. So anybody that's watching this live or in the future, check out Trolley Podcast. That you guys go live, what, once a week at least?
No,
6 times a week.
Not quite that. We go pre-recorded once a week.
Okay. Well, that's close enough to live. You'd pretend you're live. We could be recorded right now. Nobody know the difference, right?
Oh, that's a good point. I shouldn't have pulled back the curtain.
But unfortunately, we're going to say hello to everybody real quick before we jump in. Our golfer Lisa's here. Ow, Sergeant Buzzkill. Now you'll see that we are live as well on the Credence and Bishop Show YouTube page, as well as Poor Sports League on the YouTube and all other beautiful places that you can find us. We're going to watch a lot of different stuff today. We will keep up with the chat as best as we can. And until then,
Hey, Iowa.
We'll go ahead and throw it to the guys in the truck. Hopefully they're ready and they can get things rolling. Oh, looks like they are.
We give them enough time.
Give them enough time. Me and you sit around here for 3 hours.
Barnes focuses on
So this is the Tulsa oil, Lucas Oil shootout.
Oh, the line was taken away and around goes.
I don't know much about these cars. Do you know anything about this racing?
Oh, yeah, these are little wing sprint
like
cars.
Scott wanted to change
I
his
believe they
line,
call
and
them
here comes a
midgets.
full head of steam.
Oh, well, whoa.
Yeah,
I think they call them dwarf racing nowadays. You got to be
Nowadays, yeah.
little people racers. Those are very small SM all cars, by the way.
You'll see a lot of different ages in these too, from like single digits to 40.
Really?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So this is going to be a big one.
These go fast, though, right?
They whip. They whip. I mean, and what's wild is they're running them indoors
We'll
here.
have a replay here of how that
You don't
gets
see that
played
too
out
often.
Also, here's your
Well, we
live
see
replay.
Bubba the Love Sponge out here racing in one of these today. I feel like this is the racing he does.
I feel like these cars are going to be a little small for Bubba.
Bubba, lube up Bubba and push him in. Good to see everybody join us, man. Glad everybody's
That's
here.
Howard, I believe.
We got
gonna
a lot
signal-
of cool
he was
stuff for you
signaled to
today.
pull around to the tail, gonna stop
Uh-oh.
and semi-try to
Oh,
review the
Howard's
call.
there.
Unfortunately, this isn't football where you get a
There's
a
there's
review.
no red
Yeah,
challenge
there's
flag.
no challenge.
Is that a
I mean-
1 next to the
All right,
8?
guys. I think we got a.
Uh-oh, whoa.
Whoa.
I guess some feelings was hurt during that wreck.
There.
Oh, I went to a race and wrestling broke out. This is
That's
awesome.
Howard's twin that came flying in.
Can I ask this? This is this might be a stupid question. These guys wear helmets the entire time they're in this car, but
Yeah.
yet they've taken off their helmets in order to fight one another here in the backstage area. I don't think this is typical in this sport, is it?
They'll attack you in the comments if you go to a fight with your helmet on, Mikey. You gotta,
They'll-
you gotta take the helmet off to man up.
Chris, if I don't teach you anything about being online, they will attack you in the comments no matter what.
Fair.
Yeah, these guys are scrapping.
Yep,
There's
It is
blood
fun
on
to
the
see
back
two
of Howard's
racers
head
go at
there.
each other with helmets on.
that's scary right there.
Oh, who's the lady in the beanie and the half shirt?
Who appear to be arguing here.
It's all right, baby. Get your stuff and let's go home.
Again, that
Pick
goes
up your
back
steering wheel. Let's get
Nicholas
out of here.
Howard and Blake Scott, when Blake Scott got turned around on the front
Man,
straightaway,
they are fired up in
went to the
Oklahoma.
tail.
They take it
This was in Tulsa?
seriously.
Just scary
Tulsa,
scene.
baby.
And this is day one of the
They
shootout,
take it
but
very
this is the
seriously.
appetizer. We haven't had a full day yet. But
Chuck, how are you
scary
doing,
scene
friend?
up there.
Everything that happens on the ramp through the ramp cam, etc., is brought to you by Evo Fuel Injection. So,
Man.
our
Oh,
first
thank you,
fight-
Evil Fuel Injection.
Somebody actually on
Did
Twitter
that?
asked if
Yeah.
we had a
Really
a
evil in the
fight can.
pits.
Well, there you
Yeah,
go.
I did not expect that
Yeah.
with this sport. They're ready to throw some hands in the backstage area. Well, from there, we're going to leave and head off to Australia. I know you love Australia. You told me how much you love eating at Outback.
It's so good.
Well, this
Gotta
is
have that blooming onion.
This is the Outback Fight Club. We've actually watched some of these before, but these are supposed to be like your top-notch guys. These are this Fred dude.
Oh yeah,
he's like the butterbean. Bring them in.
Ooh.
And we just, yeah, I will say this. No,
Wait, there's
gentlemen.
no ropes. There's nothing.
No, nothing. Okay, so let me explain tent fighting. You just bring a bunch of people in a circus tent. You line them up, put a little tiny piece of tape between you and the action, and your corner people and the judges sit right there. Those guys you see sitting right here. These are like your corner people, your referees, your judges, and there's no touching gloves. This is, I'm going to beat your ass, and that's the way it is, no matter what you say.
Like you're coming with all the violence this morning.
I mean, it's a little early for violence, but why not? Australian style. Look at him posing after a punch.
Have you ever seen Rough and Rowdy boxing?
Yes.
Yes. I think it's the American version of this.
There's no weight class. You know,
Clearly.
we bring in the lead singer of Nickelback to fight this big dude.
Holy cow. And he's just arms down. Like, that's some weird confidence. I would be quitting already.
Yeah. You already know homies taking it very seriously. Oh.
And you know a body shot's going to do nothing.
Look, he woke him up. Before he knocks this guy's head off. Have you ever seen the movie? I think it was in Any Which Way But Loose, where he fights at the end. Clint Eastwood, he's got the monkey. He goes around fighting folk, and at the end, he fights this really old dude that's supposed to be like the top guy. And this dude reminds me of him, where he's just like really overconfident. He's been beating ass right and left. He's prime and ready to get knocked out.
The big guy?
Yeah, the big dude with the beautiful jorts, by the way.
Have you ever seen the movie No Holds Barred?
Oh, of course. Zeus.
Kind of reminds me of Stan Hansen's character.
There you go. It also reminds me of an adult film known as No Holes Barred.
Ooh.
That's a completely different thing. Google if you want to know more about that. Big boy getting his feet underneath him once again.
Chad Kroger doesn't stand a chance.
No, he better keep dancing. He just needs to keep moving. Oh, there you go.
It's not good when you hit somebody and they smile at you.
If I was those dudes, I'd be like, damn it. You said you got us the best seats in the place. I know we're going to be sitting here cleaning up blood. Down goes Crow. Oh,
you can still hit him on the ground?
Oh, he's been admonished by the ref, who is as old as the hills, by the way.
Well, that's actually Mr. Fred Brophy, I believe, the promoter.
Oh, maybe it is.
This has been outlawed in a lot of Australia, but he still tours it.
Fred, so you're saying Fred has got that carny blood boiling
Fred is
in
the
his
Vince
veins.
McMahon of Australia. Yes.
Oh my goodness. Are we going to allow him to continue to fight, or is he dead?
I don't know if the big guy won or if he's been disqualified. Yeah, right. Throw up the X.
Throwing up the X.
Why is this girl waving him with a ring card? Fanning him down?
I don't know. Is he screaming how hot he is? I'm so hot right now. I don't know what to do.
If wrestling has taught me anything, he just needs a glass of water to the face and he'll snap right out of it.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Oh, wow. That was enough and he retired? What?
Wow. So I guess the hit on the ground was legal?
I don't think it was. I really don't think it was. My God, they put the microphone inside the crowd this round. Same outfit from last time. Is this the same day?
I think it's the same night. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Wow, this dude
Bobby Fish just going to the head. Incredible.
Bobby Fish is from my home area, buddy.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Did you talk to him about that great promo you cut? Where's the line? Look at this. He is really giving them all these
jorts?
I mean, jorts is the national pant of Australia.
Oh, look, he's getting a spray to the mouth.
This guy's over there still doing calisthenics. Oh, when the crack comes out, the end is near.
Now, is that a round? Okay, I guess that's a
I believe
round.
that's a round right there. They go over there and they'll maybe let them sit in their $3 chairs that he picked
There's
up.
some
at the
cushion
Dollar
to the
General.
mat. It's not just a carpet. All right. Why is she back to fanning?
There's either a slight padding underneath it, or the grass is really long and it's kind of just made it poofy like backyard wrestling. Which
I don't understand the fanning and not showing the number.
Well, she's fanning him and just
Fanning us.
Why is he the only one being fanned? Why is big boy not got
yeah,
his
the big
own
guy
fan?
needs some fan. No.
Are we about to fix his hair and like get him ready for school?
Start trimming him up. They got that blue container with the combs over there. The blue fluid.
Fred's ready to get him back going. Fred is, if it doesn't make money, it don't make sense, boys. Let's go.
He's now a big bar owner in Australia too, Mr. Brophy. He's
really
a businessman. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Strictly business. This is how they settle things at the bar if you don't pay your tab.
Australia's got to be wild.
I mean, we have a lot of people in here from Australia, but my God. Oh, down goes Frazier.
Ooh.
Right back up.
It's like if Bart Gunn got the shot in against Butterbean.
If he got one shot in, it would have been great against Butterbean. Oh, look at this guy showing
An acrobat too.
His skills. And by the way, look at that lovely belt he has on. Got that from the Men's Warehouse.
Oh, it's not a championship belt. Okay.
No. That's the belt of a champion, though. The way he's swinging for the hills. My God. Oh,
now, does that count? Is that illegal? Is that a throwdown?
There's so many rules I don't understand, and they're all wrote in Australian.
Oh, he can't get up his pants. I've had that as a fat man, where your pants get in that awkward position where you can't really bend your knees.
You're like, oh, they're a little too long. Somebody help me.
You're not looking, dude.
He is here to make a mockery of Butterbean Jr.
I feel like part of his face is caved in.
Whoa!
All right, another round. He's going to the beer tent.
I thought he just went right on out into the, he's out in the parking lot at this point. My God, the action is fast and furious with these Aussies.
It's crazy how in shape everybody is. All right, she's not fanning anybody this time, though. She's still holding up number 3.
Do you think he expected to go this long? Big boy, Butterbean over there. There's no way he expected to be in the 3rd round. He's testing his wind for sure.
Yeah, his cardio is definitely going to come into play here in the 3rd. How long are these rounds? I feel like they're about 2 minutes.
Yeah, right around that. I'd say a minute and a half, 2 minutes.
Glove touch.
My God, you can really get a good eye for the girth on Butterbean right there. I mean, I just hope the shirt doesn't come up and he's got that overhang. Just strictly embarrassing.
Yeah, I don't need to see that twice in one day.
Look at that. Boom. Oh, swing and a miss.
There's a good crowd here. Oh. Somebody pull him off a Nana. Jeez.
The way he hit that guy, I thought he blew out his ACL. Swinging for the fences on this one. He's got to get the knockout. He needs the knockout.
I feel like we need ropes, man. I'm so nervous for these people in the crowd.
Well, I mean, they knew what they were there for.
It's true. I guess that's part of the attraction, right? You don't go to SeaWorld not wanting to be splashed.
Yeah, they're definitely in the splash zone.
And Shamu's in the pit, so.
Oh, my God, he's destroying him. Is he throwing the towel right here? He just whispered
Brophy
something.
called it.
No?
Oh,
my God, I thought for sure there was say enough. We're not quitting until you're brain dead, mate.
How drunk do you think they are?
Not drunk enough to do that. Well, I guess that's it.
That was wild.
Why are we showing his ass? Throwing him through the stage right now, win. Okay, well,
so
it'd be nice if we could have read that.
I guess.
Yeah, I mean, we just talked about how he was gassed already. Hey, now, what's going on?
Thank you, Mal and Bev. Appreciate you.
Man,
that's good stuff.
I'm all pumped now. I feel like I could fight for 2 minutes.
Japan, Hisano
Oh.
Airi.
Sport.
Here we go.
Talking about sports. This is the sumo finals for women. These are the two best female sumo athletes in the world.
Russia
One of
and
them
Japan.
is already drunk.
I wouldn't expect Russia to be big in the sumo world.
Well, you know, obviously that lady is on performance enhancing donuts.
We both went for it.
Low hanging
heads
fruit.
on that
We'll
one.
grab it every time. Oh, wow.
It's
Size
a weird
difference.
place to start.
Look at the size difference. Oh, why aren't these women just wearing the little white thing like the men?
When you told me we were going to watch women's sumo, I was a little worried that's what they were going to be wearing. It's just the strap.
Because, I mean, in men's, the only place you can grab is that little diaper they wear.
Mm-hmm.
With the women, there's a lot of material to be grabbing.
I wonder if you can't grab it, if it's illegal.
All right, so we're going to switch out now for the other
You got
two
to sweep
people?
first. The ceremonial sweeping had to happen.
No, this
I don't see
lady,
the
she's
throwing
on
of the salt.
Yeah, where's all that in the... There we go. There's a little ceremony. I like that. Keeping with tradition. Wow. Sold out crowd.
Very packed, yes. This is
to the rafters.
They're hanging from the rafters, as Gorilla would say. Must be the early prelims here.
Oh, false start. He didn't fire the gun yet.
All right, what's the strategy? You got to get low, right?
Yeah, it's like, you know, if you're a lineman in the NFL.
Just pancaked her in the face.
Does it seem like this is hard? Are you thinking in your mind, man, I really missed out on my sumo career?
I won't take that as an insult, Mikey. I don't know. I mean, look at there's 5 people there. Is there a viable living in sumo?
Well, you know, what if the men were here? If the men were here, I mean, this could be like,
that's true.
You know,
could be 15 people there.
Wall to wall Wermans in here.
In the first match,
see the men.
Medal, on the east from Mongolia.
There was that great promo where Yokozuna was just eating the whole time. I can't imagine what a food bill for a sumo wrestler would be.
I mean, it's nonstop eating, right? Because you burn up so much training, you got to nonstop eat.
Oh!
Look at her
beating herself up.
Yeah, what am I going to do to you if I'm not afraid to hurt myself?
Mongolia, I'm guessing she's from, and she's from Charlotte.
Yes. Rocky Point, where Creed's from. Oh, by the way, do us a favor, like this video if you would. And if you thought we were going to come here and be very serious about sports, boy, you're in the wrong place. More equal sizing here, I would say.
Yeah, there's definitely going to be more competitive, though. I give Charlotte a bit more of an edge here. We should be betting on this.
2-knuckle.
Ooh. That's a win for Charlotte, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's not illegal. Nice. They go again? All right.
I'm so weird about these rules. I don't know. I know these are the finals, but is this round robin? Are we knocking out some people?
I don't know her name, but
the first girl's got to be the champion, right? That really big Russian girl?
The big one, yeah, I would think. But I mean, she's got to beat Charlotte. No, is this? Did we see this Japan already?
I don't believe so, because I would remember the look on her face.
Yeah, she's very serious.
Are we pulling people off the street for this? I mean, I'm looking at some of these people and I'm thinking, you know, top tier athletes, and then some of them are like, you know, few ringers.
Here we go. What is Bolivia? She is like a little more.
She's too in shape, isn't she?
Right. That's what I was gonna say. Athletic, but it's not really that she's athletic. She's just not.
It's just her shape.
Not athletic.
Her literal shape isn't ready for this. I mean, can you bet against Japan and sumo? We'll see in just a second.
I wish I knew what he was saying there. Seems so serious. Where's Bolivia going? Shake it out.
She's checking the crotch. Maybe checking for a cup.
Diaper's too tight. Been there.
Look at this.
This is a battle. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh,
I think that goes to Bolivia. The belly to belly puts her over.
I don't know. Who got the point? I don't even know. They both fell
It's
out.
Poland. I don't know either, but I feel like her feet stayed in.
They don't call that girl the Polish hammer for nothing.
Of Japan.
Here's Russia
Japan
coming
got
back.
the point. So Japan got the point.
Wow.
Wow. We're
I don't know.
learning.
I feel like Poland did that.
Women's heavyweight
Educational
division.
channel.
From Russia, Davidko Olga.
Here
From
she is, back
Ukraine,
Olga's
again.
back.
Bereskovka Ivana.
Ivana, it was good knowing you, Ivana.
I bet you she makes a hell of a pasta sauce, too.
Oh, she's the best wife in the village.
Men's heavyweight
She's the total
finalists,
package.
Men's heavyweight
sure.
finalists, please come.
Her 12 kids at home are just so proud of her.
And the other 13 that are here in attendance are going to be ready to celebrate.
Crowd is waiting with bated breath on who could possibly win this one.
She just, yeah, come on. Come at me. I'm not going to get that.
It's like an adult fighting a child. It's when you call your dad out when
really
you're
is.
13 years old.
There's a topless dude in the crowd, too. Who looks like he's ready to go. That's a win for Russia. See my big guy back there in the middle?
Oh, yeah. We got a few sumo dudes
They're lined up.
supporting the girls. I like that.
The
boys in the back supporting the girls. Gotta be happy about that.
So does that-
Look at that guy right there training for next year. Did you see what his belly hanging under?
Looked like my dad.
Boys in truck, so we've had enough of that. Let's move on.
I did not expect Russia to pull that off.
I didn't. And heading to the UK, by the way. And Daniel Bryan's making his way to the ring.
I love it.
Nothing like some copyright-free music. So this is wife carrying. These men will now race with their wives attached to them in just this way.
That's Estonian style.
Well, I've seen a movie and they called it something else, but we'll go with that. There was a point I thought I could do this with my wife. And now there's a point where I don't know if we can both get off of the couch at the same time.
Somebody's going with the piggyback style. I haven't seen a fireman's carry yet. The Estonian style seems to be the popular way to go here. That's a Superman.
I've noticed that some of the wives are wearing helmets, while some of them are just, trusting their husbands far more than they should.
The helmet is required for riders in a lot of these competitions.
Which way would you go with? I mean, you're calling the reverse bareback here, the Estonia style.
Mm-hmm. Am I riding or am I carrying?
Yeah, well, player's choice. We'll say you're carrying.
All right.
We'll say your wife isn't going to tote you around. Would you go with that method? I'm guessing it's a more of a balanced way where most of her weight is on your back while you're using her legs as kind of like a leverage to hold her in place a little bit. You got her as like a oh shit handle. You got her.
Yeah, it's more secure, I think. There's less flopping around. Like if you're carrying piggyback,
this is all arms. This is all arms right here, right? Piggyback like this. This is burning out your arms as well as your back. I think this is a terrible strategy right here.
I think most of these people haven't figured out with the Estonian style. The other way is fireman's carry. So that would be what? Over your shoulders like this?
Like over your back like this. You could throw her over your shoulder or have her over both shoulders. Like
maybe.
I
think Estonian style.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
A young Luga.
And then you can have fiver when you get to the finish line.
Yeah. So, let's just hope none of these men had beans for breakfast.
That's the risk, right?
And
it's in England. This is in England, right? Full English breakfast has beans. So
there you go.
They are in a danger zone for sure. Oh, he's already on his way back.
Yeah. How do you feel about this lady that got lost over here, just trying to take her dog out for a poop? And she's come across this bull crap. She's got to be like, what the hell's going on here?
Wonder if her dog has been there much in what they're running through, you know? Like, is this
just
drop your wife in a pile of that?
Floaters everywhere. No
high-five your
sportsmanship. I don't like
competition.
that. I don't like that.
He's not even holding on to her. That's all her.
Yeah. She's been doing her Kegels.
For sure.
Look at this kid. Go. Why are we throwing
That doesn't seem like a hell of a reward.
back
Just gotta
through
go
the
through hay?
hay again? I think there should be a weight limit on your wife. Not like
I agree, Mikey.
not how much
I'm going to sign
she
that
should-
into law.
not how much she can weigh, but she should be over a certain weight. Like some of these wives look like they're like 95 pounds. There should be weight classes for wives.
That's
so
a good
that
point.
you know, there should be, if you're toting a wife that's 130 pounds and the other guy's carrying a wife that's 95, you're at a distinct disadvantage.
Well, so looking at the official rules, the minimum of the weight of the wife must be 49 kilograms. So there's no top weight, but there's got to be a minimum weight. And if she doesn't reach that, she's got to be burdened with a rucksack that contains additional weight.
49 kilograms. What's that in real weight?
I think it's like 46 pounds, right? Isn't that? It's pretty
No.
close to 1 to 1.
The wife is going to be 46 pounds? Or is
If
she
you're
a
lucky.
child bride?
108 pounds. 108 pounds, Mikey.
That's a little more. That
Yeah.
sounds a little more right. 108 pounds. All right, so she's at the minimum. But
And
still,
the wife you carry may be your own or the neighbor's, or you may have found her further afield. She must, however, be at least 17 years of age.
neighbor's wife, huh?
That's called soft swingings.
Well, that's right, Brent.
Well, this originated with the stealing of the wives. At least that's the rumor.
Stealing of the wife.
Yeah, back in the day, apparently this group would go into a neighboring town and just steal wives. It's the olden times, Mikey. I don't make the rules. I'm just
Look, man, I don't make the rules here. I'm just, I live by them, so I'm here to get your wife, if you could.
all the way back in the late 1800s. Supposedly ran around with a gang of thieves, causing harm to villagers and stealing their wives.
You see this comment? I thought Emily was Creed's daughter. Creed's not here to defend himself, so
No.
let's.
He's out at the wife carrying race.
He's squatting right now so he can run. So yeah, you gotta have. They have to be spinner weight. Which I'm gonna go with that.
That's fair. That's fair. They should
It's
write
a
that
fair
into the rules.
assumption. It's a fair assumption. I know they're throwing like cold water. I think they should be throwing hot water.
Just scalding.
Scalding hot water. Let's keep it OG.
He almost dropped his wife dodging the water. Now that guy, you're out of water, dude. These are just weak. I mean, you gotta hope your wife didn't have beans too.
Oh, absolutely.
Now they don't only award first place with a prize. You also get a prize if you have the best costume, if you're the most entertaining couple, or the
Tell me there's a
strongest
hottest
carrier.
wife. Hottest
Uh-huh.
wife?
Not in
No?
their competition, but in mine, yes.
Look how she was smiling about it. That lady was so happy to be involved in this. Come on, you last place son of a gun. They're tearing down the tents.
There's about as many people here as that were at the sumo.
Yeah. This is the women's sumo of the UK. Oh, last place.
But he's getting her to show a little skin, so that's going to help in the
That's gonna get some
most
of those
entertaining.
Yes. Your wife's costume of bare ass was fantastic.
The only equipment you can wear is a belt worn by the carrier and a helmet worn by the carried. And it also says that everybody's responsible for their own safety and or insurance.
Yes, I'm sure they took out extra insurance for this. All the competitors win beer. I mean, so
Who
that's a
pays for
win-win.
that though?
Anheuser-Busch.
Oh, good.
Very old. Oh, excuse me, from Pilgrim Brewery.
When in Rome. Okay, so Pilgrim's fully sponsoring this thing. Their best costume.
Wow, they've got like pony kegs.
His wife definitely didn't meet the weight requirement.
Wow, she's a little young. And by the way, kudos to the guy over here with one leg. I'm glad he showed up.
Wow. He didn't even wear a prosthetic.
Yeah, I mean,
It's impressive.
that's no leg pride. Oh my God, he lost the other leg now. It's just, what's going on here?
Get that man a banana. He's cramping.
He's losing it. Come and get your kegs. Come and get your kegs.
I mean, I would probably just go buy some beer.
It's for the husband who's an alcoholic and really just doesn't want to spend money. Did he just
How did
pat
our-
that guy's wife's ass?
I think he might have.
Traditional.
Yeah. Yes. The guy from Pilgrim Beer just got the feel on that guy's wife.
That's perfect.
I mean, why would you allow this?
Hey, I'm giving you the beer.
Least you can do is give me the just let him touch his
That's
wife.
so wild.
This is traditional.
And how did her shoes get so muddy being
UK
carried?
wife carrying race. The runners up.
As is tradition, I will, and that was it, Plumentagden or wherever it is, like everyone, the king has to have sex with all the wives.
Of the ceremonial pot noodle and dog food. Number 3.
Hot noodle and dog food?
Was that their racing name?
I thought it was their morning show.
Hot noodle and dog food mornings on the Beaver.
Jeez.
She's dog food, obviously.
Things really wind down in England when there's no soccer being played.
Look at the broken arm on the one guy.
This year's
Yeah.
wife carrying race.
His
Bring
wife
out-
well exceeded me.
206.
Bring out your
Outside the
injured.
record, we could make it
I got a
substantially
giant
more
keg
difficult
too.
and
That's
quite
for
a
the
lot
big
better.
winner.
206 is number 20.
I like they have to carry their wife up there still.
Carry her and the keg now. Up. Can you put her on your back so I can cop a feel?
Yeah, pick her back up. I want to touch her
That's
bottom.
called soft swinging.
Yes, we know, Brent. Calm down.
Oh, you just got a little mug? Oh, no.
Oh, and a bottle of champagne. 2 bottles of champagne. And a killer mug. Look at this.
Jeez. How long would it take you to drink a keg, Mikey?
Oh, God. 6 to 10 years.
Yeah, same. That one I could handle in a month.
There you go. That's more human. Joke's on them. They're going to rent them all taps here in a few minutes. Since astronomical fee.
Oh my God, that's right. I haven't done a keg in forever. That's right.
Kinda
Remember
rent
beer
tap.
balls?
Oh,
The plastic beer balls?
That was the housewarming gift you would take people back in the day. Like, oh, brought you the ball.
And that was like what? Just a cheap alternative to a keg, right?
Yeah. Good luck putting this in your refrigerator for later.
Hope you got a giant tub of ice.
Yeah. Got a giant industrial sized trash can full of ice we can put this in or what?
For a month.
Yes.
We'll see you back here this time next year.
They've been doing it since 1982. Good for
Wow.
Pilgrim Brewery. Really getting the Lord's work done with the wife carrying.
Keeping the wife stealing tradition alive.
Yeah,
in
that's
the late
that's-
1800s.
That's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Going on now, the guys in Truck and Tumble are going to do some pole climbing.
Oh,
Now, your co-host, Matt, knows all about this.
he does. He's a pro. Actually, got some notes from him. This is now regarded as a dying sport anywhere
Oh.
but Hell's Kitchen, New York.
Really? I find that
Lots of poles to be climbed in Hell's Kitchen.
find that to be quite remarkable. Don't let it be said we don't have tons of information here on Poor Sports.
I thought he was falling. That's a quick
Well.
descent. Kudos to him.
Yeah, I definitely would have smashed my face. Oh, the guy took his shirt off for sex appeal.
See, Matt should have been here for this. He would
Can we bring Matt
have
in?
all
Matt?
the details.
Matt's the co-host over there on Trilogy Podcast, and he's also the face and looks of the show.
That's true. Sex
So
appeal.
he's the creed of the show. I would not want to go shirtless. Matter of fact, I'd probably sleeve up if I could.
Yeah.
Imagine sliding down that bare chested.
Oh, that's a good point. Or just even the rope across your back.
Oh,
Now they can use special shoes, but that's it. That and the rope.
orthopedics is what you're saying.
Yes, exactly.
Strictly
That is
orthopedics.
insane.
Look at the speed they're coming down. I mean,
How
they both
cushy is
won,
that thing?
right?
Could you just let go?
I guess. Wow.
That was
That
fun.
seems really dangerous, by the way.
I like
that
pole
seemed like the most
climbing.
dangerous thing we watched today was that.
Oh, yeah, and I mean, it looks pretty exciting. I see why Matt does it so often.
Splinters in your nipples. Could you imagine it? Just matter of fact, D, cheese rolling is coming soon. It's in the chamber. Don't you worry. We got, and if you have any sports you'd like for us to watch over here on Poor Sports, make sure you send them on over. You can find all the information down below in the description, as well as a place you can find our friend Chris down here, where he will be going live once a week with his co-host Matt, where they cover, man, you talk about covering everything. These guys cover everything. And if you're looking to find out what Matt does on his weekends off from the show,
Yeah,
hold on, Buttercup, because it might get bumpy. How long you guys been doing that show?
under a year. We started in April, but we've basically been doing the show for 20 years, just through text messages and phone calls and hanging out. I mean, we've
I
been
can tell
friends
you guys
since
are,
high school.
yeah, you could really tell you guys have been friends for quite a long time. You got that chemistry, not that kind of chemistry, but the chemistry that comes across well on the screen.
Depends on how many drinks I've had, Mikey.
Also, you are the king of the shorts. Oh my God. Every time I turn around, there's a short up where you've got all kinds of technology running in the background. Words on the screen. Guys, did you know? I'm trying to tell the guys in the truck, there are words on the screen going. I mean, I can't believe it. I was like, wow, it's like this is for deaf people and people of hearing.
We are for all audiences. We are ADA compliant. We welcome everyone, and then we try to drive them away with our offensive and perverted commentary.
Windy City, Bobby, I've got tons of slap fight stuff coming. My good friend JT Tilley, who is the owner of Slap Fight Championships, who's been working with the UFC for the last couple of months.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't been able to really talk too much about it. But real quick, we will. So he is basically a consultant for Power Slap, which is the UFC's slap league. It was supposed to already debut on TBS. They're doing it like an Ultimate Fighter style deal where they're bringing in these guys from across this great land of ours, guys and girls, by the way.
Really? I didn't know the ladies were going to be in.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. They're being trained by two of the best, Wolverine, who you've seen on Poor Sports many times, and Darius the Destroyer, who's a undefeated champion in slap fighting. Those guys are doing all the training for everyone. Well, Dana White decided he was going to slap the piss out of his wife on New Year's Eve.
One of those viral marketing things.
Yes, where he's like, this is going to go great. You slap me, honey, and then I'm going to slap you. I mean, he could have, I don't know, kicked her in the cooter. Anything other than
armbar or something.
Anything other than slapping her in the face when you're trying to launch a franchise on slapping. So they've pushed it back a little bit. There's a lot of rumors that they've canceled it, but from all my sources, it's still good to go, and it's gonna happen towards the end of this month. So we'll keep our eyes on that. And while that's still going on, he's still running Slap Fight Championships out of Branson, Missouri. So he's splitting his time between Branson and going to Vegas for all of that. So, you'll see some familiar faces coming up soon on that. I had spoken with him. I said, is there any chance I can get Dana White to come on and talk about this on Poor Sports? We got 175 subscribers over there on that channel. And he said, who's this? So I thought it wasn't going to happen. So it doesn't look like that was going to be possible, and maybe for good reason. So we'll see if that happens. If it doesn't happen, we still have tons of great slap fighting leagues out there that are going to bring it. But we'll see. Legitimacy, some would say, with Dana White getting involved. And you'll be able to now if my understanding is correctly, you'll be able to start betting on slapping. So
What a time to be alive.
you'll be able to start. You were talking about betting on sumo wrestling. You'll be able to start betting on slapping just like you would any other professional sport.
And if you can do it in real time, like that's the big thing, is being able to bet in real time. People bet on single pitches in baseball. Will this be a strike or a ball?
There'll be real time betting and big money moved around.
For sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this now. Dana White and his wife, terrible form. They've learned nothing.
I haven't seen that video yet.
Yeah,
I gotta check it
it's
out.
from New Year's Eve. They're at a club. For some reason, somebody happened to have a camera on while they're up top. They say, "Oh, look, there's Dana White up there." His wife gets mad, slaps him in the face. He then, like instinct, he slaps her right back. Like,
I'll have to go look
you
that
should
one up.
never. Women should never hit men, and men should never hit women. They should only hit the same sex. I'm only for same sex violence.
No intergender stuff. I'm with you.
No intergender violence for me, baby. If you guys haven't already done us a favor and like this video, do so. I know this is over on the Creeds and Bishop Show channel. So if you are over there watching, go over to Poor Sports League on YouTube. You'll see more stuff over there. We'll be on here every once in a while just to kind of promote it till it gets on its feet over there. And hopefully Chris will join me a few more times down the road, perhaps.
Yeah, I'll need you to pay a little better, but I'm there.
Don't we all? Look, I'm going to do you a favor, bud. I'm giving you every super chat we got today. There you go.
Can't wait to cash in.
Generosity, you found it, bud. Until next time, everybody remember, in poor sports, there are no winners. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, man.